by star and stone, by the power of the land, within and without, by all that is fair and free. Croeso, welcome to the rite and celebration of Samhain, here in the grove of Anasoith. Today, as at Lunasa, we combine with Wake the White to offer an interfaith gathering to celebrate our great mother, the Earth, at this special turning point of the year. Together we stand, with the earth beneath us, with the sky above us, with the sea all around us. Blessed be. And so, with each of us now fully present in the moment, we move into the rite and celebration of Samhain. Samhain in the Irish Gaelic means summer's end, and is also the time of the Celtic New Year. Now we stand on the gateway to winter and give thanks to the goddess for the fruitful harvest that will see us through the dark, bitter days that lie ahead. Samhain is also one of the 2 points in the year, the other being Beltane, when the veil between this realm and the other world is stretched thin, and we can join with our ancestors to celebrate the bounty and love of the goddess. Heddwch yma. Is there peace here? Oes heddwch. Yes, there is peace here. Lord and Lady, we ask for your blessings on this our rite and celebration of Samhain in the grove of Anasoith. Spirit of this circle, spirits of this place, we ask for your blessings, guidance, and inspiration in all that we do here, and as above, so below. And now I ask you to join me in the Druid prayer for peace, for without peace no work can be done. Deep within the still center of my being, may I find peace. Silently within the quiet of the grove, may I share peace. Gently within the greater circle of humankind, may I radiate peace. So may it be. May there be peace in the north. May there be peace in the south. May there be peace in the west. May there be peace in the east. May there be peace in this place and throughout the whole world. And now I ask you to join me in saying the Druid vow. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart, and hand in hand. Mark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this, our sacred vow. And next, the Gorseth prayer, which is also known as the Druid's prayer. Grant, O Goddess, thy protection, and in protection strength, and in strength understanding, and in understanding knowledge, and in knowledge the knowledge of justice, and in the knowledge of justice the love of it, and in the love of it the love of all existences, and in the love of all existences the love of the goddess, goddess in all goodness. Now please join me to sing the Arwen. The word Arwen in the Welsh language means inspiration or essence, or more precisely the poetic muse. In modern Druidry, the Arwen represents the breath of the divine. This is the life essence of the natural world. The breath flows constantly around and through us, and is the source of spiritual strength and illumination, prophetic insight, and poetic inspiration. In chanting the Arwen, we seek to connect to the breath of the divine, to achieve balance with it, and replenish our energy system. We chant the Arwen 3 times, and the word is chanted as 3 syllables. Wen. Arwen, power of inspiration, attend to us. Voice of the fire of wisdom, voice of the well of inspiration, come into our hearts. Make us aware of every good or ill, O breached. Guide our right in the way of truth. I ask you to make our hearts clear within us. Arwen, power of inspiration in this sacred place. Arwen, power of inspiration at this sacred time. At this point, we cast the circle with the stang or staff clockwise from the northeast. Let all disturbing thoughts be set aside. The circle of our horizon, of our lives and lands, of time and of the year, of seasons and of goodness, of birth and of growing, of dying and of rebirth. And so the circle of love and protection is cast. This is sacred time. This is sacred space. Let us all be fully present here and now. Now we ask for the blessings on our rights of the elemental spirits of the 4 quarters of this earthly realm, as we call the quarters, starting in the east. East. With the blessing of the hawk of dawn as soaring in the clear pure sky, I call upon the spirits of the east and of air. Hail and welcome.
Wotan set western Frias in sent est.
South, with the blessing of the great stag in the heat of the chase and the inner fire of the sun, I call upon the spirits of the south and of fire. Hail and welcome.
Wotan set western Frias in set south.
West, with the blessing of the salmon of wisdom, who dwells within the sacred waters of the pool, I call upon the spirits of the west and of water. Hail and welcome.
Wotan set western Frias in set west.
North, with the blessing of the great bear of the starry heavens and the deep and fruitful earth, I call upon the spirits of the north and of earth. Hail and welcome.
Wotan set western Frias in set north. Wotan set western Frias beyond set earth.
Feel the energy of the earth flowing up into you. Feel the energy of the sky flowing down into you. feel truly centered in the space between. May the harmony of the lands be complete. Within this circle, and in the apparent world, I declare the opening of this ceremony of Samhain in the grove of Anasoy. In the Irish Gaelic, Samhain means summer's end, and the Welsh call this time Nos Calan Gaeth, which literally translates as night of the first of winter. Our ancestors knew of only 2 seasons of the year, the time of the little sun, which in the old Celtic calendar shines from Samhain to Beltane, followed by the time of the big sun of the summer months. With Samhain marking the start of the little sun, it was a crucial time for our ancestors. The next half of the year was a time of survival. People would gather up their cattle and animals and lead them down from the sheilings in the high pasture lands to the safety of the stables and byres. With plenty of hay from their harvests, the animals would be prepared for the storms and snow that were to come. Samhain also marked the Celtic New Year, which lasts from October the 31st to November the 2nd. This was therefore also a time of celebration, when families reunited for feasting and merrymaking. The summer sounds and endless horizons gave way to warm, cozy, dim-lit rooms of storytelling, song, and joyous times of family gatherings. Today we celebrate Samhain. It is the end of the harvest, the last days of summer, and food is ready for winter. We will eat, and we will live, and we will be grateful. And as the cold and darkening nights draw in, the bounty of our labor, the abundance of the harvest, the success of the hunt, all lies before us. We thank the Lord and Lady and the fruitful earth for the great bounty they have given us this season. And now we look forward to winter, a time of sacred darkness. Summer is gone, winter is coming. We have planted and we have watched our crops grow. We have tended and we have gathered the harvest. Now it is at its end. The land lies sleeping, expectant. In winter's stillness, the Lady will conceive tomorrow's hope. Receptive and quiescent, her dreams unfold, as a counterpoint to the dark night that will enshroud us all. Life and death are balanced, endings and beginnings wrought. The Lady weaves all into a blessed tapestry, complete and irrevocable. During the 3 days of Samhain, the veil of time between the 2 worlds is lifted, and we're able to commune with the other world. It's a period when time is suspended and we live in a time of no time. For a few brief moments we walk once more with our loved ones who've travelled before us to the summerlands. Our ancestors did not fear this time, as they believed the spirits would join with them in their homes, and they would always lay a spare plate of food on the table, out of respect and love. Today some folks still leave a supper in a western window of their home on Samhain Eve, as hospitality for any stray walker between the worlds. So let us take this moment in time, as we stand in the doorway of time of no time, to invite the spirits of our families and ancestors and friends who've walked the path to the Summerlands. Call out their names in your mind. Call to them as they sit and wait at the gateway of the veil of invisibility, the gateway of time, to walk with us once more and stand beside us on this our sacred rite of Samhain. Now I invite you to light a candle in honor of your ancestors. Spirits of our ancestors, we call to you. We ask you to come and celebrate with us as we light your way and wait for you to be with us here. We greet you with love and respect and honor as you travel through the doorway to the world of the living. You are forever welcome. Spirits of our ancestors, you watch over us always, protecting and guiding us. And today we thank you. Your blood runs in our veins. Your spirit is in our hearts. Your memories are in our souls. We remember all of you. You are dead but never forgotten, and you live on within us and within those who are yet to come. You are the past, as we shall all become the past. We are the present, as you have once been the present. Together we embrace the future that we all create. And so, as we stand with our ancestors, together at the gateway to winter, the goddess who in spring was the maiden, in summer mother, now becomes the crone, personified in the Cailleach, a hag, the Scottish queen of winter. Without her process of destruction and decay, the earth would be barren of all life. It is she who brings the winter snows to cleanse the autumn debris, allowing the soil to be fertilized with the remains of last year's harvest. It is she who hardens the ground with the frost and ice, which quickens the dormant seeds in the earth's womb. As the north wind, she scours the earth, stripping the branches bare. Without the work of the Cailleach, no life could not be nurtured during its long winter sleep in the depths of the earth. The Cailleach also calls to us. She sweeps through the cave of our souls. She clears away all that is finished or no longer of worth. Nothing unworthy escapes her challenge. At this time of Samhain, she moves among us, offering us the gift of purification, of clearing away all thoughts and feelings and habits that no longer serve us. Now let us celebrate Samhain in the time-honored way by sharing between us and our ancestors a little bread and mead, in my culture known as the Druid fluid, our traditional gift from the last harvest, in promise of the next. We thank the Great Mother, Goddess of the fruitful earth, for all she has given us this season. Erse, Jordan Mother, blessed on this bear, swawit when now hunger not thirst. Erse, Earth Mother, bless this bread and this mead, so we may never hunger or thirst. Pour the mead, raise the cup, drink your share of wisdom deep. Strength and love now fill us up, as the elder ways we keep. Now break your bread and save some to scatter over the earth, and save some mead to pour over the earth. May you never hunger, may you never thirst. Eisteddfod. We've now arrived at the point of the celebration for sharing, the Eisteddfod. I usually ask anyone who's anything they would like to share in this space, a poem, a reading, a song, even a little dance perhaps, to step forward and make their offering. So now here's my contribution for Samhain 2021. It's called The End. The end began in a heyday rustling field, all snaking roots and hissing grass, marching and green showers of leaping leaves, touching the morn of man. And I alone among a breakneck of boys, windmilling through, from barking dawn to gas-mantled twilight. Pause peripatetic play, but long enough to hear just one bud that didn't pop, as should have. But only one, and nothing is still nothing, in a sum of days so small, yet the multiplication soon equaled so much more to be undone. In my smog-strangled days, beneath grimy wheelhouse tombstones shadowing beggar black land, in a pit-headed adolescent swagger, stopping life with each heartbeat, stomp, stomp, of coal dust boot on new grave. In summer song were the bars where lovers met, and compared their off-key notes, tone deaf in their heedless joy to the dying cries of man's heartless wrong. When all is right, with soft woman hot between thrusting thighs, harpooned and wholly oblivious to the creeping warm waning of world wet with maiden's tears, and here today gone. Tomorrow toil will wrap its staff between sheets white and wasted, and let fresh trees fall to flesh-flensed forest floor, and burn their blackened scars into ashen soil. So in crumpled dust grim the reaper may cast his barren harlot seed, to blight this chainsaw desert in the lost dreamtime meantime of the land, before that nuclear day light dawns chill and wintry, weak, too late. The end began without me, and I never knew, although my soul embraced that missing shoot. To kill was alien right, warping weft of this day's plan. Once more before the dark arc swings out to Aphelion, to ride the high tide down rabid rivers of man's callous acid rain, to hear the far-off crackle of the last new leaf we may turn over. And now it's time to move to the closing. Lady Llewellyn of the Nine Blossoms, my Lord of Light, we thank you for our lives in this realm, for watching over us through the darkness and bringing us safely to the new brightness beyond this gateway. And we ask for your blessings on ourselves and on our loved ones. We ask for your blessings of peace and tranquility for all those in conflict, whether physically at war or battling within the private grove of their own heart. We ask for your blessings of healing and serenity for all those in pain, as well as for our beloved Mother Earth and the multitudes of creatures who teem across land, sea and sky. And we ask for your blessing of safe journey for all those in passage to the Summerlands. Goddess bless and keep all those already past, and guide all those whose journey is now in progress. So may it be. Lord and Lady, fill us now with your sacred power, and bless us with your wisdom, that we may use and direct your power in your name, always for good. Fill us with the Awen, the flowing spirit of creative inspiration, that we may better share with others the bountiful joys of living in this amazing realm you've created for us. Illuminate us from within, that we may radiate your light upon the world around each of us, around the sacred wheel of each year. We ask this in the name of the Sky Father, the Earth Mother, the one Spirit of Light. May the light of love and devotion shine brightly in our hearts. May the light of understanding shine clearly in our minds. May the light of harmony be forever in our homes. May the light of peace shine forth from our being. May the light of our presence bring love and peace to all, wherever we may go. Now is the hour of recall. As the light of this celebration dies down, may its sacred flame be relit in our hearts. May our memories hold what I hear of witness. As the radiance of this ceremony fades, let it remain a light in our hearts. Once more we sing the Awen. Today, as this is the time of the ancestors, we honor King Arwald, the last pagan king of the Isle of Wight. Their blessings. Now it's time to bid farewell and close the quarters, starting in the north.
With that bledsunga from Nathos und Elfada, in that of Gumfram that Mona, we bidden through Gatherian Wheel, Victuara, Forth Federas, Forth Medora, King Arwald and Gwen Wicklead.
With the blessings of Nerthus and the Old Father, at the rising of the moon, we bid you farewell, Witwara, forefathers, foremothers, King Arwald, Queen Whitfleet. In the west,
with that bledsunga from Nathos und Elfada, in that Druson from that Sune, we bidden through Gatherian Wheel, Victuara, Forth Federas, Forth Medora, King Arwald, Gwen Wicklead.
With the blessings of Nerthus and the Old Father, at the sinking of the sun, we bid you farewell, Witwara, forefathers, foremothers, King Arwald, Queen Whitfleet. In the south,
with bledsunga from Nathos Elfada, ethet heten frap that Sune, we bidden through Gatherian Wheel, Victuara, Forth Federas, Forth Medora, King Arwald und Queen Wickflead.
With the blessings of Nerthus and the Old Father, at the heat of the day, we bid you farewell, Witwara, forefathers, foremothers, King Arwald, Queen Whitflead. In the east,
with that bledsunga from Nathos und Elfada, ethet Maiden from that Daig, we bidden through Gatherian Wheel, Victuara, Forth Federas, Forth Medora, King Arwald and Gwen Wickflead.
With the blessings of Nerthus and Old Father, at the dawn of the day, we bid you farewell, Witwara, forefathers, foremothers, King Arwald, Queen Whitflead. Now we uncast the circle with the stang or staff, anti-clockwise. As the circle is uncast and we prepare to return to our secular lives, I offer this prayer for all. May our hearts be gentle, our minds still and open, our spirits unshackled, our awareness keen, our thoughts clear, our nature giving. May we be a healing energy. May we be of benefit to all, May our lives enrich others. May we know right from wrong. And may we live in harmony with our Mother Earth and the natural world. May the blessings of our Lord and Lady be with us always. I declare this rite and ceremony of Samhain in the grove of Anas Oath closed in the apparent world. May its inspiration live on within our beings. Bob bendith ac cariadon. Love and every blessing of Samhain. And as ever, thank you all so much for sharing with us.